But not everything is like that. Not everybody has a backyard, so we wanted to show you a variety of spaces that that you can incorporate. This is like literally the entrance of our main campus, and this was the first space that we encounter outdoor classroom environment. It's literally a space, it's hard to see again, but it's all concrete. There's nothing but concrete with this tiny patch of grass, but it's all, this is the entrance, and that's how it looks from that gate.
It's about the size of, 2/3 the size of this space, and it's all cement and walled. The building is on the edges of it, and it has been transformed into what was our first really great bring nature to school experience.
Yeah, and it's and why the reason we wanted to show you this is because you might have a space like that. You might have a balcony, you might have a little patch of concrete, and the things that we suggest to bring is like you can bring different pots with plants, different tiny small, you can create a little box with dirt that is near water so the kids can incorporate those different items into it. These little pots that are for like holding like hoses, you can bring them there, fill them up with rocks or soil, things that the kids can incorporate in their play and make it accessible at their level. These bushes over here that you guys see are bushes that the kids are very welcome and encouraged to trim because it helps the plant to keep on growing. So we plant that intentionally with that reason so the kids can incorporate it in their play. There's also tons of mint and rosemary, things that the kids can grab and eat and actually taste it. So those are some of like the ideas. If you guys notice, the wooden box that we have soil is right next to the mud kitchen to help them incorporate that as part of their play.
It definitely makes it easier because before we had that box there, it was somewhere else, and they would have to, which they didn't mind, but they would have to look for dirt somewhere that was diggable and then figure a way to transport it over there. But this is, if they were digging up some of the things that they weren't supposed to be digging up, so.
Yeah, like in the pots, they were using the soil from the pots and the plants, and we're like, oh, that's affecting that. So what can we do in our environment to change it so we can help them keep doing what they're trying to do, which is bring dirt and mud into the mud kitchen by putting something near the mud kitchen. So those are things that we started noticing, like, oh, that's what they need over here. So we need to move. So this is brand new to this year because it used to be far away. So we're constantly changing and moving things to because of the observations and the reflection that we do on the children's play.
And we provide lots of materials to transport water to that area because the transporting is part of one of the things they love to do. They love to take it somewhere else and change it. So we try to accommodate, all the different steps of it.
Yeah. And another way that you can bring nature is this is like, again, part of the patio and the concrete, how like to show you guys how potted trees are, flowers, plants, hummingbird feeders, all of them that we're trying to bring nature into just a concrete part of this classroom.
Also, remembering just the little space you walked by this morning, it's a tiny little space, but it's a nature space for sure. It's got 6 different trees in it with that bear fruit. It's got tiny little beds, pots in the beds. They're all accessible to the children. It's all stuff that they can plant and move. And so there's another example of how little space you actually might need.
Yeah.